you're not that guy, dude. You're not that guy. Welcome back to the show. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's get right to it. First topic, Trump blasted Gavin Newsom for how he's handling California and these riots. Go ahead, take a look at the clip.
Gavin Newsom he's daring Tom Homan to come and arrest him. Should he do it?
I would do it if I were Tom. I think it's great. Gavin likes the publicity, but I think it would be a great thing. He's done a terrible job. Look, I like Gavin Newsom. He's a nice guy, but he's grossly incompetent. Everybody knows. All you have to do is look at the little railroad he's building. It's about 100 times over budget. We're putting a flagpole over there. Under budget. I always do under budget.
Yeah, so Gavin Newsom is easily a top 3 worst governor in the nation right now. Honestly, he's probably number 1 because, see, California sets the tone for these woke states and their sanctuary city life. It's crazy how bad California has actually gotten. I mean, these riots going on right now are completely facilitated by the Democrat left, Newsom, Karen Bass. They're just setting out to destroy California and basically everything that was once great about California. It's pretty much Mexico now, and if you live here like I do, it's crazy how terrible it actually is. Because, see, these people, what they do is they're just taking up so much space. It's completely overcrowded. They're overcrowding the ERs. They're just a drain on the system, the budget of California. Everything that's going on with the illegal immigration in California is just a complete drain on the state. And when you got people like Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass who just want to allow it to happen and just looking the other way because everything's just so corrupt. Basically everything in California is corrupt. Whether they're building something, whether it's like a homeless situation, somebody's going to be making money off the top, and it's probably about 10% of every dollar maybe might get to what is actually it's supposed to get to, like homelessness or building the train or whatever the hell Gavin Newsom was claiming he was building, that they haven't even laid one section of track yet. It's just terrible. Gavin Newsom, I don't know how anybody would ever vote for the guy again. I know he's going to probably be making a presidential run here in 2028, but I just don't see how people can vote for the guy after this, because if you live in California, you know exactly how bad he is. And God, I hope Tom Homan can arrest the guy. I mean, if he can, it would just be incredible. Although I know Newsom would probably love it because it would just be, it would be more publicity. Like, look at me, I got arrested by the Trump administration. And he'd just use it as something to think he's prolonging his career. But the guy is basically, I don't know how anybody could ever vote for this guy ever again. But all right, let's get to the next topic here. So the ICE Doxxer in LA, who's the guy who was doxing all the ICE agents, has been identified as this Jack Quillen guy. And of course, he's like an LGBT activist, and he's just a sickly looking guy, and these are the types of people that do this type of thing. Like, there's no real man out there claiming like, oh my God, I can't stand these ICE agents. Real men, this is what they voted for. Like, if you don't support ICE and what they're doing, most likely you're probably just a weak, pathetic individual like this Jack Quillen guy. So he was doxing ICE the whole time, pointing out where they were staying, doxing their families. Then all of a sudden he gets found out, right? And people start saying, oh no, this is him. Look, this is the guy who's doxing all the ICE agents. And yeah, when the shit hit the fan for the guy, he effed around and found out, and he didn't like it. And he was like, oh my God, if people start, showing up at my door, I'm going to have to use deadly force. Which, hey, I mean, I get it. But if you're on about that life, if you're the guy who's doxing people and you're not willing to, go just deal with the consequences of doxing people, then yeah, bro, you're going to face some time, and you're not that guy, dude. You're not that guy. But all right, let's get to the next topic here. So a Minnesota representative, Keoli Vang-Her, admitted on the House floor that she's an illegal immigrant. Go ahead, take a look at the clip.
Because his mother had died. My father, as the one processing the paperwork, put my grandmother down as his mother. And so I am illegal in this country. My parents are illegal here in this country.
Yeah, so first of all, if this woman's an illegal immigrant and she's here illegally, she needs to be removed from her position immediately and deported. That's it. That's it. That's the only real thing that needs to be going on right now. That's what Trump is doing. Oh, you're here illegally? Oh, okay. And you're a state representative? Of course, Minnesota, though. You know, that's like, you would expect that type of thing in Minnesota, California, but it's just like, how does this even happen, right? Like, I get it, they don't want people to show ID to vote, but can't we at least vet somebody to make sure that they're a U.S. citizen if they're going to be a state representative? Listen, this woman's whole family, just, if she's claiming that they're all illegals, just get them out of here. Nobody, like, I don't know what the hell, how this even came to be, but yeah, if you're going to be so brave, that's just the climate right now, right? Where these people are so dumb, and they're just so brazen with their illegal status that, like, they think that people are going to, like, support them. Like, they're stepping up to show solidarity with the community. And they're just putting themselves out there saying, yeah, I'm illegal. Come get me and deport me. But that's essentially what is going on. They're so stupid. They think they're, like, the allies of the illegals. And, oh, everybody's a member of my community. And then they just let people know, oh, we're harboring illegals, or I'm an illegal myself, and then whoop, arrested and gone, you know. And that's how it needs to be. That's what I voted for. And frankly, if this woman's not gone by this week, if she's an actual illegal, then something needs to be, something's wrong, right? Something is wrong. But all right, let's get to the next topic. So CNN showed a poll that says Trump's approval rating when it comes to immigration is pretty much skyrocketing. Go ahead, take a look at the clip.
You know, if we just take a look at the baseline numbers here, this is Trump's net approval rating on immigration. It's gone up like a rocket. Compare now versus 8 years ago during Trump's first term. Look at this. In his first term, Trump was way, way, way underwater at minus 21 points. But look at this. He's up over 20 points. Now, in the aggregate, he is in positive territory at plus 1 point on his net approval rating. Some other polls even have it a little bit higher than that. There is no issue on which Trump is doing so much better than he was in his first term, more than the issue of immigration. No wonder the Times has written up the way that he is. Trump is begging for a fight on this because he knows what he's doing so far is working with the American electorate.
Where does immigration rank on issues for him? How is he doing compared to others?
Yeah, so I think what's so important is it is his top issue so far. And the reason it is his top issue is because take a look at the individual nuggets in here. Why are people approving of Trump on immigration, approve of these different immigration actions, while Trump's administration's program to deport those here illegally? Look at this, 54% approval. How about agents searching your hometown for those that they think are here illegally? Again, positive territory here, above 50% for Donald Trump. So it's not just on the broad issue of immigration where Trump is doing well, it's on the specifics. When you dive into the issues, Trump is above 50% and his actions are above 50%, at least with those most directly connected to what's going on right now out in Los Angeles.
Yeah, so of course Trump's approval rating is skyrocketing right now. I mean, this is what people voted for. The border and securing the border was a top 3 issue this past election, bar none. And Trump's just doing what he said he was going to do. And like I said, if you have a problem with all the deportations, the ICE raids, you're going to want to blame Biden for making it such an issue. But yeah, and all these, I'm sure this poll was done before all these LA riots are going on, and go ahead and add another couple points to that approval rating, because all this is doing is just getting more and more people pissed. Like, wow, these Democrat cities and blue states, they just don't do anything to protect actual Americans. They will fight as hard as they can for the illegals, but they won't do anything for Americans. Because see, in California and LA, you're only going to get prosecuted for a crime if you have something to lose. Right? So if you're somebody trying to be a productive member of society, and you're not some homeless tweaker or some illegal immigrant, you're gonna be the only one prosecuted for a crime. Like, oh, you actually have something to lose. You're actually trying to be successful. So yeah, we're gonna prosecute you. But the tweaker over there doing meth on the street, yeah, we can't get anything from him, and he's leeching off the system. So he's good for what we're doing, you know. But all right, that's it for today. Be sure to like, subscribe, and we'll be seeing you.